First day of the season down here in Saint-Gervais, and it's going to be a powder day, sort of. It's also the first chance to be using the new Veiling gondola and Alpine gondola for access for skiing, and these are going to be real game changers. So yeah, looking forward to it. One of the annoying quirks of the Mont Blanc Unlimited Lift Pass is if you bought it in Chamonix or as a Chamonix resident, you have to activate it somewhere in Evasion, Mont Blanc or Courmayeur before you can use it in any of the other ski areas. Which inevitably means on day one, when you're itching to get to the powder, you've got to stand in a really slow queue like this. That was slow in the extreme. Not only is it the first day for us punters, it's also the first day for any new staff. Plus, with this being a whole new lift station, it's the first day for all the computer systems as well. So yeah, despite there being about 20 people in the queue, that took absolutely forever. But finally, about to get on this second part of the new lift. Moment of truth. Success. It's worth going through all that faff on day one now, even if you're not actually going to go skiing, because it means you haven't got to do that when it's an actual proper powder day. You just head straight up the hill. So yeah, even though there's only a few lifts and runs open today, I'm glad I've done that. It's out of the way now. So I'm all set for the season here in Saint-Gervais, Le Contamine, and in theory, in Courmayeur as well. So I'd already introduced you to the Veiling gondola back in the summer when it first opened. If you've not seen that video yet, you can find that up here somewhere. But this section I'm in now, L'Alpine, is also brand new. So there used to be an old, huge kind of cross between a gondola and cable car here. It fitted about 20 people. It was big, but it was slow. So they've upgraded that to another 10-person gondola, the same as the lower section now as well. So yeah, hopefully it's a little bit quicker. Yeah. This is actually much better than I was expecting. It's hard to tell how much of this fresh snow has fallen last night and this morning, and how much of it is just old fresh snow which hasn't been touched yet, because obviously it's opening day, no one skied here yet. I imagine it still is only about 5 centimetres or so fresh last night, on top of, yeah, untouched from last week. But it doesn't really matter, because in effect you've got maybe 15, maybe 20 centimetres of virtually untouched powder, which is lovely, especially as here in Saint-Gervais, it doesn't matter that there's no base, because the base is the fields, it's just fields here. So you're not going to be bottoming out on rocks or anything. You do need to be careful that there are lots of little streams and ditches dotted around everywhere, and especially in this poor visibility and flat light, you can't see them at all, so they completely catch you out. So yeah, that is the main hazard, ditches and streams, but there basically aren't any rocks around. There's occasional tree stump, but mostly it's just open grassy fields, so you can just bounce around on tufts of grass and little kind of bushes and so on anyway. But yeah, this is actually really good fun. It's hard to tell exactly what runs are open because I can't really see anything. I think it is still basically just a handful of green ones which are officially open, but from the lifts which are running, you can access a few blues and reds as well, which some of which have been groomed, some of which haven't, but you can still ski them all because, like I say, it's just tufts of grass with 20-30 centimetres of snow on top. Here I'm on the Megeve chairlift, which gives you access to quite a big skiable area. It's basically just a big huge bowl up here. All these runs are closed, but as I say, you can still ski them. Everyone has been skiing them, and it's actually looking pretty tracked. But that means there's now a skier packed base, even if it's not a groomed base yet. Other than this, there's only really a couple of lifts operating up at the top to access the beginner runs. But you can ski all the way down to the Betex mid station on the green home run. That's open, and if you boot back a little bit up to the top of Princess area, you can see down the Princess blue home run, which is Obviously much better and a bit more interesting than the green run. It's not yet open, but it has been groomed, and it's got a man-made snow base as well, so the base is really good too there. Also, over on the megeve section of the Evasion Mont Blanc, Côte du Mille, or Côte 2000, that's partially open as well. Both lifts are open there, and a handful of runs there too. There's no way of getting there from Saint-Gervais at the moment, other than driving round. But yeah, if you do want to head over there, then that's open too. What a surprisingly good opening day that turned out to be. Certainly much better than the opening day at Chamonix last weekend. More on that up here somewhere. I'm just doing the very short walk, 100 metres or so uphill to get from Mont d'Arbois to Princess area, which means I can then take the blue home run back down to Betex rather than the green. It's definitely worth the effort on a snowboard because the green is very, very flat. Things are still very, very lean here at the moment. It's going to be very limited opening this week, but fingers crossed, there's some more snow in the forecast right ahead of next weekend.